So, good morning or good night, depending on where you are in the world, and welcome to a very special episode of Is It That Bad? So, we are playing today the Wheel of Bad. So, the gist of this is that we took like albums that we covered on the series. How many How many albums are there? Rock of All Ages?
119.
What? No, it's 19.
119.
What do you mean 119?
Yeah,
No, there's not 119
episodes
albums.
total, right?
Total episodes.
Oh, episodes in total, but how many of of the albums are competing for the Wheel of Bad?
Oh, 17.
Okay. I'm like we're like 119 will be here all night.
Yeah.
So
Prepare for
this
the
is a
6-hour
very
live
special
stream, everyone.
episode because woo. So first of all, this is the you haven't seen everyone talking like in the like I call it like the Brady Bunch thing, like wherever you can see everyone. And this is a special combination because I don't think have we ever had Tom and Chili on an Is It That Bad together?
No.
First.
This is
Yeah.
yeah. So let me give you a context. Right now, where Tom is, it's midnight.
Oh, it's fine.
So he stayed up late for this. For Chile is the next day, and for us is the night of the day before. So so for this episode, I have joining me, we have Chile from Live Listen Erased, Rock of All Ages or Rocco, Tom the Green Man, JC, me. We were going to have our friend Bradley was Brady. I keep calling him Bradley. Brady was going to join, but he can't make it. But he has a special message that will disclose. And Matthew from the Asable, he may make it. He may be sleeping, so he may join late. So I don't know. So the gist is we have the wheel. So instead of having like the free rounds that we usually have on Is It That Bad, we are going to spin the wheel 2 times and pick 2 albums. Those 2 albums are going head to head. Everyone will say what they think of the album, and we'll decide which album we want to save, and we take off the wheel, and the one that stays keeps making it to the final round. So this could be, hey, I have someone writing to me. Maybe that's Matthew.
Might be Matthew. But I want to
So
give a
that's
quick
the
shout out
gist.
as well. I want to give a quick shout out before this episode to Dick Cheney, because he would approve of this torture method that we are doing, you know?
Yeah.
Rocking.
Rotten hell, Dick.
Yeah,
Rotten
rocking
hell, Dick.
piss.
Yes. So yeah, it wasn't Matthew. So let's start. Let's first of all, I'm gonna share my screen. I'm gonna share the wheel. Thank you, Rocco from Rock of All Ages for doing the wheel. So these are our contestants. We have Coldplay with Moan Music, Corey Feldman with former child actor, Draugveil, Cruel World of Dreams and Fears, Dream Theater, The Astonishing, Hollywood Undead, Day of the Dead, Lou Reed and Metallica, Lulu, Morbid Agent, Illud, Divinum, Insanus, Nathan James, Hollywood Mortician, Nickelback, No Fixed Address. That was one of the first episodes, actually.
Yeah, episode 3,
Psychosexual, yeah. Torch the Faith, Roger Waters, Dark Side of the Moon, Redux. I'm happy that's there. 6 Feet Under, Nightmares of the Decomposed, which still gives me a headache. Skillet with Revolution, and Brady said, "Fuck Skillet." Steven Seagal with Psalms of the Crystal Cave, 4 with Ride of the Iron Horse. Well, we have 4 twice. That's just mean.
Legend.
Fuck them.
With Rock the Universe, and finally, this is funny because this episode has not played yet. But once this plays, and it's William Shatner. Where will the animals sleep? So. Yes, those are our contestants. So let's do the first spin. There's no music, so no.
No music.
Let's see.
Oh, who do we got?
Nathan James, Hollywood Mortician. So write it down. That's the first one. Nathan James, Hollywood Mortician. And let's spin it again to see who he's going up against. Ooh, this is a tough one. He's going against Skillet Revolution. Wow.
Damn.
Wow,
Oh.
this is a tough one. So let's start with you, Tom. What do you think?
Oh, this is quite a tough one, actually. I mean, I think the Skillet one didn't have a lot in the way of. I mean, the Nathan James one I didn't like much at all, to be honest. I didn't like either of them, but the Nathan James one had a little bit of character, maybe, and some variety within it. Although it was, I mean, it was like a bad impersonation of Slipknot at times. I've got noted lots of auto tune, which I'm not a fan of. But the Skillet was just so forgettable. I mean, of the two for me. I'm more likely to remember something, I think, from the Nathan James, as much as I didn't like it. So I found the Skillet more forgettable. So I'd probably, I think, we're keeping the worst, aren't we? So I'd probably vote vote out the Nathan James, as it were.
Okay, so Tom votes to keep Nathan James, take him out of the wheel, and keep Skillet. Rocco?
So, funnily enough, I thought Revolution was the worst album of last year, and Hollywood Mortician is the worst album of this year, in my opinion. So, it's great that we're starting off with these two albums together. But honestly, Skillet Revolution, not just the worst album of last year, in my opinion, it's the worst ever album covered on Is It That Bad, in my opinion.
Wow.
Ooh,
Yeah.
very cool. That's a huge call.
So I vote to keep Skillet.
Okay. Yeah, and take out Nathan James. So
Yes,
there's two to
2-0.
take out Nathan James. So let's go now with Chile.
Yeah, I kind of follow the same thought pattern, I guess, with Rocco here, because Skillet was such a terrible album. I almost put it on the bad list for 2025 by accident. You know, like it was such a terrible record. It's so basic. It's so, and just everything about Chris Brown is just such an irksome. You know, he's
Chris
such
Brown.
a terrible. Yeah, isn't that the lead singer's name?
No, you're thinking of Trapped.
Oh, sorry, that's Trapped. Sorry. Yes, you're right. Yeah.
Oh, how
Either
did
way,
Trapped not make it into this one?
That album was just boring.
Trap didn't make it because it was just by their foreskin that they didn't make it. You know, like it was just not there. But Skillet, on the other hand, is just pure tripe. I couldn't say I didn't really. I'm not going to say I liked Nathan James' album. I didn't mind it though. So yeah, I'm definitely putting my vote in for Skillet here to move it down the path.
Mm-hmm.
So far it seems like Nathan James is gonna be out. JC.
Okay. Well, as for Skillet, I mean, I guess I didn't really hate it. I thought it was just like more forgettable. I mean, I actually like some of their earlier songs, but I think Skillet was kind of forgettable, and Nathan James was kind of like cringy, but it was like some songs were a little more like listenable. So I'm going to do what everyone else is doing. We're taking Nathan James off because that one was a little better, and keep Skillet on the wheel. I'll do it that way.
One of us.
Okay.
One of us.
So it's going against me. I gotta say, this started awesome. Like I'm like, this is hard, but and Nathan James is bad, but Skillet, it's Skillet, man. That was my worst album of the year last year. And for my faith, my family, my freedom, Nathan James, you are saved, my man. At least for the wheel of bad, Nathan James today. I'm moving here the picture so I can take Hollywood Mortician out of the wheel.
Remove it.
That doesn't matter which one.
Okay, I'm removing it. Okay, I removed it. So let's spin again. Let's see what comes up on this one.
So are we picking two albums again, or like another album for Skillet to go against?
No, 2 more albums, 2
I
different
think
ones.
you know what? We could pick another album to go against Skillet. That's a oh my god, was it Draugveil?
Yeah.
It was
Draugveil
Draugveil.
World of Dream and Fear. So this one is competing against Skillet. You know, Rocco, we're making this shit as we go along.
Yes.
So good call, man.
Actually, yeah,
okay.
okay.
So let's start again. Tom, it's Draugveil against Skillet.
Probably actually, I think I'm gonna side with Draugveil and say that's the slightly preferred one for similar reasons before, really. Although it's actually that Draugveil is pretty bland, to be honest, as well. So it's a closer call in a way, this one for me. But I still think the Draugveil I'd listen to over Skillet, to be honest, just about.
Tom,
Nice.
what are you talking about, man?
That's the other
I'm
thing.
doing the-
It's that amazing artwork. Yeah, that's also
definitely the artwork. That's on a poster above
yeah,
the bed.
that artwork is something special. So for now, Draugveil seems like it's going to be taking off. Like we have a first vote to still keep Skillet. So Rocco?
Yeah, I'm sticking with Skillet. Draugveil is not good. The thing is, though, I think in terms of songwriting, it's not a bad album. It's the production that is what's bad about it.
You pissed off all 3 of the black metal community.
Somewhere Matthew is crying.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't hate Draugveil's album, but I'm not going to defend it. That said, I'm sticking with Skillet.
Wow.
Okay. So we got 2 votes to keep Skillet in the wheel. So Sheely, your thoughts on these 2?
I want to get a tattoo of that album cover right across my chest, like massive, massive tattoo. I mean, it seems appropriate. I'm wearing my Green Day Dookie shirt for this episode because that's all we're talking about here. But Draugveil, this is the album that was accused of being an AI record and clearly isn't because it's just so bad. It's clearly a drum loop pattern being repeated several times on several other tracks and recorded in the same method as all the previous black metal albums, which sound like shit in the 80s and 90s. Yeah, I said it. Black metal records back in the day just sucked for production, and I know people will say, "Oh, that's how it's meant to be." No, you can write good black metal albums and make the production sound good on them. Death Heaven, Behemoth,
Black Braid.
Yeah, Black Braid, Behemoth. I mean, there's so many freaking records out there these days that sound great. I get it.
The Behemoth new one though.
Oh yeah, okay. I've got and shit, whatever. Yeah, God of Shit or something was. Yeah, that could have almost got a spot here, but clearly we only have one slot for a black metal album, and clearly Draugveil was the one. Yeah, look, people even mentioned how this is like what do they call it? It's like insider.
Industry plant.
Industry plant. Yeah, people think this is like an industry plant, but yeah, I think it's just an album so bad that it just got all the hype and for all the wrong reasons, and the guy just leans into it. No, I
literally leans into it.
Yeah, literally just like,
paint me like one of your French girls, Jack.
Yeah, paint me like one of your mayhem boys.
Bringing the glam to black metal. I like it.
Yeah. Bring back the black for black metal. Necro Butcher, paint me like one of your French girls. Yeah. So, Varg, you can fuck right off though. No, I'm gonna go with Draugveil. This one goes down. I'm Skillet can be saved. Draugveil, you're going in the next slot for me.
Nice. So for now we're saving Draugveil. So JC, what are your thoughts on this one?
Okay. Yeah, I never liked that. Yeah, I'm not a big black metal fan to begin with, but with that Draugveil, I think it was just one of those albums. I think some people say it was AI or it has bad production, but I think like it was so bad that it got like so much more attention than like all the other black metal albums that are released every week. So I kind of think like he did it that way on purpose. But with that being said, I'm gonna, I guess, keep a Skillet on the wheel and take out Draugveil so you can save Draugveil. I'll do it that way
Okay.
because it wasn't good, but again, there might have been like I think there was like one or two instrumentals that were like okay, like listenable. So for that reason, yeah, on Draugveil.
Yeah. Okay, so you're saving Draugveil. So for this one, I'm doing the post. So, well, this Draugveil album, I think it's just a matter of like crappy production. But
Yeah.
this is my theory with Draugveil because I know our friend Matthew heard something that we didn't hear. Maybe Matthew got the better mix version. We never know. Matthew got the good promo. Right. But we got to listen to the bad one because I remember watching Matthews review that album when he gave it a 9. I'm like, dude, like did we listen
Maybe
to
he was
the same
listening to
album?
Death Haven instead. You got it mixed up.
Maybe.
Maybe, I don't know. Like he's not here to defend this, but uh but I still think it's crappy production. It's bad, but Skillet needs to stay on for now. Skillet
Yeah.
is staying. So yes. So where is the Draugveil here? Let me take
You need to
Draugveil.
scroll up. Scroll up.
Yeah, alphabetical order.
Out of the wheel. So
Okay,
let's spin
bye.
again. So see who goes against Skillet now.
God, I hope Skillet goes against Skillet.
Ooh.
Dream Theater, the Astonishing against
Oh, yeah.
Skillet. I even forgot the name of that album. What's the name of the Skillet album
Undesirable.
again?
Revolution.
The
Revolution.
Revolution.
Okay.
Revolution, people.
So this is a good one because Dream Theater, the Astonishing, we covered. I did this one with JC and Tom. This was like the second season of Is It That Bad when I just moved to
yeah.
Puerto Rico. So Tom, let's start with you, man.
Well, I this is the episode where I saved the Astonishing, isn't it? I saved this one.
Ooh.
I think it's
I
a
think
long.
you saved it, yeah.
It's really self-indulgent. It's super long. I mean, you have to do it in about 3 sittings. Really, I can't listen to all 2.5 hours of this. But I think that's for me the biggest problem with the record. I think there's actually a few good tracks in here. You just have to kind of wait for them about 40 minutes at a time. But there's actually a couple of good ballads that I quite like. I think Raven's Kill is the track that's my standout. I really like that one. I really like Raven's Kill. But it's like there's just too much of the same sort of song. I think you guys, I remember you saying it's just too repetitive sounding throughout the record. It's like it's too theatrical, you know. And there's not much variety really. You sort of feel all these kind of 3 to 4 minute length ballads back to back, and it's a bit much. But I did really like Raven's Kill. I remember that. So yeah, I mean, I'm going to save that because the Skillet one is still is still worse.
Skillet's still kicking along.
Yeah.
Okay,
we will.
So we have our first vote. Yeah, no, go Tom.
Oh, I was just going to say, you know, actually, I don't want to give away my thoughts yet on other albums, so just we'll stick to the round, stick to the Dream Theater.
Stick to this round,
yeah.
Dream Theater. So Dream Theater for now is going to be off. We have one vote to take it off the wheel. So Rocco?
Yeah, the Astonishing did not need to be 2 hours or 2.5 hours or however long it is.
2 hours 10, yeah.
I mean, they could have just split it in two, like King Gizzard does. Like they'll release like 3 albums in a year. And like I don't think anyone would have complained if Dream Theater did that. But runtime aside, it is not a terrible album, especially not compared to Revolution by Skillet. So I'm voting for Skillet.
Okay. So let's go.
Yeah.
Chile, your thoughts on these 2 albums going head to head?
Man, Dream Theater's worst album is still better than Skillet's best album.
And this is not their best album.
And this is far from their best album, yeah. But no, look, Dream Theater's album, The Astonishing, is like the most forgettable record. It's such a shame because, you know, like Dream Theater are very capable of writing these long and progressive tunes. Obviously, we've seen it with such, you know, 6 Degrees of Inner Turbulence, Change of Seasons, all these albums, Metropolis, Scenes from a Memory. You know, all these concept records, and they're regarded as like the best things ever made in the whole genre. So we know that they're capable of doing it, but this is just an overbloated piece of shit that is just unnecessary. It's the most boring. Like Tom said, it's boring. It's 2 hours long. It's probably 2 hours too long. You know, it's just such a forgettable record. And there's another thing that maybe no one's going to mention here. It gets on my OCD because I hate it when progressive bands split up their songs over multiple tracks. I want to see Dream Theater's 20-minute track in one song. It's just a little OCD for me. I know not many people will probably share that opinion, but that is just something that I want to say about that. Yeah, still, Dream Theater, saving it, Skillet, bang, next round.
Okay, JC.
Yeah, I mean the same thing everyone else is saying. The Astonishing is very long. It's kind of boring. It's kind of hard to get through. But I think it's the kind of album. I think if you listen to it and read the lyrics and try to follow the story, I know there's this whole like sci-fi story behind it, so it does kind of give it. I mean, I think it's the kind of thing you can listen to in just a couple sittings. I mean, not all at once, but I mean, there are a couple songs here and there. So I think for that reason, well, yeah, to take Dream Theater off the wheel and then keep a Skillet on.
Poor Skillet, they can't catch a fucking break.
What a shame.
We're doing this for Brady.
So Dream Theater, The Astonishing, it's not a great album. You know, the story is bland as fuck. A society where music is banned. But
yeah, Rush did that better in 20
with,
fucking minutes.
yeah, even with it being bad, like any musician in Dream Theater has more talent than the whole band Skillet combined. So I'm taking Dream Theater off the wheel because even though it's bad, it's not Skillet. So yeah, so
Very
far Skillet remains. So let's spin the wheel again to see who goes against Skillet now.
I hope it's Psychosexual.
Oh god.
Oh, hell yeah.
Ride of the Iron Horse.
Yeah. Piece by piece. Piece by piece.
This was
I'm
going to be hard.
I'm gonna let Chili
No,
go
it's
before
not.
me this time.
Okay,
Oh,
let's start, Tom. For 4 Ride of the Iron Horse against Skillet.
Fuck it.
Just thinking you might have to get someone else to go first while I make my mind up on this one.
I'll jump down
Do
this
it.
one, man.
Do it,
Sign me
Chili.
up. Sign me up. Put me in, coach. Put me in.
Go on, go
Okay.
Chili first.
Chili first. Chili, go.
All right. Ride of the Lightning is an album that I
Ride of the
discovered
Lightning,
while
dude. Stop.
Sorry. That's
You
the
said
second
that
time
on-
I've done this. Ride
of the Lightning.
of the Iron Horse. Ride of the Iron Horse. I discovered this album when I was like in Vietnam and I'm flicking through records of what to check out. I'm going, oh, that sounds pretty cool. Now, you know, this band that's named after Thor. Yeah, this will be some cool heavy metal shit. If you just drop the heavy metal, that's exactly what it was because I discovered the worst album that I've ever listened to in my entire life. This album is a pure sludge factory. It is a sewage outlet of music, B-sides, outtakes for his 5-decade career as a bodybuilder, except, you know, he just never, he stopped being a bodybuilder. If Arnie could make a musical record, it would sound like this, except a little bit better. And I want Arnie to sing all the stuff that Thor is singing because at least it's funny in a bad way, like The Room was, you know, that movie. You know, I mean, could you imagine like Arnie singing Piece by Piece, you know? Yeah, I'm Arnie, and I'm doing Piece by Piece. This is my favorite song in the mix. Yeah. I want Arnold Schwarzenegger to come out and do a duet with Thor, and I think that would just be the epitome of like what the Expendables was for music. You know, it's just got to be that. It is a fucking terrible album that everyone should avoid at every cost, and it should be wiped from the entire planet of the Earth. Ride of the Iron Horse, you're getting picked. And as people should know back in the background when we chose these albums to begin with, this got picked multiple times by multiple people. And my initial email, I picked this album 5 times. And then I made 4
Oh
other
yeah,
choices.
yeah.
So So I'm taking are you taking Skillet off?
I'm taking Skillet off and putting Thor in its place.
Oh,
So 4 on the shopping block. So now that Chile, and plus I discovered this album because of Chile. Chile sent
Thank
it
you.
to me. And I was
Thank
like,
you.
what is this shit, man?
My bad.
So okay, so now let's go back to Tom, since Tom had to regroup. Yeah, but it's midnight where he's at, so please, people, be gentle with him.
yeah. I mean, I remember actually struggling to get through the Thor record to the end. So at least with the Skillet, I do think. Well, I struggled with Skillet too, but I made it to the end.
All of these
You
albums
made
we
it
This is
struggled
me
piece by
I'm
with.
piece.
confessing here. I didn't quite manage to get right to the end of the Thor record,
Good,
which
good
is
for you.
perhaps a little bit unfair to Thor, really. Let's be honest. But yeah, it was almost unlistenable, really. So yeah, I think Chili made a lot of good points, and I'd probably echo most of what he said there. I think, yeah. So I'm saving Skillet. Sorry, Brady.
Oh, competition's been held.
So
Okay.
Skillet seems to be reivindicated. So Rocco,
You know, the first time I heard Ride of the Iron Horse, I was like, oh my God, this album sucks. The second time I was like, it's still not good, but it's not as bad as the first time, and I don't know what changed. I'm not defending this album by any means. It is bad. I will say though, Rock the Universe is worse, in my opinion.
the
Okay.
one for the
The
we'll
covers
talk
album.
about that one.
Yeah.
So
that'll
are
be coming
you
up.
are you keeping
I'm sticking
Skillet?
with Skillet.
Okay, so we
Ooh.
have 2 for 4, 1 for Skillet. JC.
Okay, Thor it's bad, but it does have this cheesiness factor, and it is kind of some of the songs are like so bad it's good, like that piece by piece song where he does the whole thing with a time capsule or whatever it's called, and
Yeah.
writes
Piece
like the
by
best book.
piece, yeah.
It's piece by
Yeah.
piece. I don't know, like that song has stuck in my head ever since I listened to it. So I think it's bad, but it's kind of bad but good. It's like a B movie kind of thing.
The
So
Room.
I'm gonna take Thor off the wheel and put Skillet on.
Oh, Hector's for the
Okay, so
tiebreaker.
there's 2 votes
Yeah,
for Skillet, 2 for 4. So I'm the deciding factor here.
yeah.
Oy.
So let me say, both albums are shit,
Yes.
but
Undeniable.
at least Skillet, the production is better than 4. 4 is it's just an atrocious middle-aged like man who used to do bodybuilding, and someone told him that he could sing. This is an atrocious. Ride the Iron Horse, not Ride the Lightning, people.
No.
It's an atrocious album that, even though like a song like piece by piece is cheesy, it's still shit, man. So I can't believe I'm saying this,
No.
but I'm taking Skillet off the wheel.
Yes.
So
Skillet, you
so
met your
3
man.
Upset.
votes.
It's an upset.
Yes,
Come
it's
from
an
behind.
upset.
Here we go,
Skillet,
people.
Skillet is out. So now in the next ping, it's competing against 4 right of the Iron Horse. So
Yes.
let's see who
Yep.
competes against 4 now. This has gotten
I'm just
very
impressed
interesting.
it took 3 albums to knock off Skillet, which is pretty interesting to know.
Oh,
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Oh,
We're getting some good
Psychosexual.
matchups.
Yeah, okay.
Torch of Fate against 4 right of the Iron Horse. Wow, this is a tough one.
No,
Tom,
it's easy
can
for
you
me.
start?
It is really easy for me.
Tom, can you start this one, because I reviewed this one with you, Tom and JC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, as Devil Daddy would say, let the sin begin.
Oh,
Except
no.
I think actually I'm going to save Thor here because that album is so bad. Yeah, I mean, there's not much in this one. They're both pretty terrible albums. I think the Psychosexual though is just all round terrible. It's just all round so bad. Yeah, can't find much of a justification to save Psychosexual really. Yeah, I'm going to save Thor. I think Thor.
Yeah.
Like JC was saying, there is just about enough fun in that record, whereas the Psychosexual. I mean, you can laugh at the Psychosexual to an extent until you realise what you're laughing at, I think.
And also, in the Psychosexual one, he's being serious.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes.
So yeah, so we have Psychosexual, Torch the Faith on the shopping block. Rocco?
Torch the Faith is in my bottom 5 of all the Is It That Bad albums. This is my pick for the 5th worst that has ever been reviewed on the series. So like Skillet is number 1, this is number 5. And boy, this album deserves to be in a bottom 5. I mean, I said Ride of the Iron Horse is a bad album. It is a masterpiece compared to Torch the Faith. I'm picking Torch the Faith.
It's Ride the Lightning.
It's Ride the Lightning compared to Torch the Faith.
So you are taking Torch the Faith by Psychosexual out. So there's 2 votes for Psychosexual. Yes. Sheely, this should be a tough one for you.
Oh, I don't know if it's going to be entirely difficult for me. I mean, I've given my opinions on what Thor is all about in that one. Psychosexual, actually, I had a really difficult time trying to find the album itself. So I don't know.
It's on YouTube.
I think it's on YouTube.
It is on YouTube. Okay, good. Because I was like, hang on, I don't have it on my list. On both.
Oh, okay.
I made a playlist.
I think the band took it off streaming.
They did.
Oh no.
Yeah.
They did the world a favor then. Okay, good. So yeah, I mean, if only they just followed through with like YouTube or something like that. So I mean, I'm just quickly playing it here in the background because I remember listening to it when you guys were talking about this a little while back. I'm going, who the fuck are these guys? Like Psychosexual, what a name, huh?
It's a guy from Five Finger Death Punch.
It's a former drummer doing a different thing.
Oh,
he dresses as a devil,
Death Punch
and he talks about like having sex with women in a grave. Or eating your blood.
Which sounds like a song that Alice Cooper has already made.
But
sounds
better.
Like something like Insane Clown Posse would do, you know, like, but who's Alex Terrible? Which band is he in?
Slaughter to Prevail.
Yeah, it's like Slaughter to Prevail masks, isn't it? I was just looking at the thing over there. It's like those Slaughter to Prevail masks with a 5-finger death punch freaking drama. Wow. What a blend with these lyrics. No, look, I'm just purely going to say, yeah, look, I only listened to a couple of tracks from this. I didn't really recall it. I remember just going, yeah, shit. But Thor, for me, is just so much worse. Like, it sticks to me. It sticks so much more to me than I think Psychosexual. At least it was forgettable. Psychosexual was forgettable. Thor, like, remains in my mind like a tattoo. It's just, it's stuck in there till my dying days, unfortunately.
You need to watch one of the Devil Daddy videos. That will stay with you. That will stay with you, Chili, and haunt you forever once you see one of those.
If I may add to that,
it called?
the band were formed as Psycho Sinner, and they made a music video for a song called Devil from Hell. Watch that video. It is amazing in all of the worst ways.
All right, I'll check that one out while JC, I guess, goes to this one. But yeah, Thor is my pick for this one.
Okay, so we have 2 for Psychosexual, 1 for Thor to be saved. So what do you think, JC?
Yeah, the first time I saw Psychosexual, I think like you can't find those videos. Like they were all like taken off of YouTube. but I remember the first time I heard about it, I think like the Metal Meltdown like reviewed it like when it first
He
came
did,
out.
yeah.
And I remember just like while watching like one of the music videos, and it was a cover of that Police song. I think it's "Don't Stand So Close to Me" or something.
Oh yeah.
Oh god, these guys covered that.
And the music video is him like watching this woman take a shower like from outside, and it's just.
And the thing is, the girl in the song is supposed to be underage, right? Like she's
Oh,
a
God.
teacher
Probably.
student.
I don't know if anyone else saw that video because I don't think you find it anymore.
Well, I haven't seen the
But-
video, but I know that in the song, the girl is one of the teacher's students.
Yeah. So I think it's probably that. Yeah. So I mean, it probably is. So I mean, I saw the video. I think I watched it, like just a little bit, and then I turned it off. So I mean, but
I'm surprised there.
yeah, I'm saving
Who
Thor.
did you? FBI's not knocking on your door.
Yeah, I'll keep
Okay, so
keep Psychosexual on the wheel. Yeah.
So there's 3 votes to keep Psychosexual on the wheel and take out 4. So I'm the deciding vote. Chile, I'm sorry. Thor Ride the Iron Horse is bad, but it's bad in a way like endearing, like a Police Academy movie. You know it's shit, but you enjoy watching it sometimes.
Come on, the
But
first movie was great.
Psychosexual, the worst thing about Psychosexual is that he's taking himself seriously and it's goofy as fuck. He's singing about like there was a song on this album that I want to drink your blood or like
I want to suck you off.
yes, it's just like it's bad when you go from Five Finger Death Punch, who's a shit band, and Five Finger Death Punch will be regarded as your good band. So
One's
I
gym
am
music, the other
keeping.
one's just.
I am taking. Thor
Thor.
out.
Ride of the
and
Iron
let me
Horse.
Ride of the Iron Horse is out.
Ride of the Iron
And
Lightning
right
Horse.
now the album to beat is Psychosexual. So let's spin the wheel.
Psychosocial, let's go.
Lulu.
Lulu.
Oh, it's against
Psychosexual again. Yeah, okay. Which one are we going to vote for? I think I'm abstaining from voting here.
Okay, let's spin
again.
again because Psychosexual against Psychosexual won't work. Oh,
Oh,
more again. Rock the
Redemption
universe.
Part 2, baby.
Okay, so Chile start since it's 4. This is your start with 4. Rock the universe, man.
So yeah, look, like I was going on with my story. Obviously, we had the whole thing about Thor. I'm like, okay, this album's so bad. I got to show it to Hector. I've got to share the pain around. And after that whole, after the Is It That Bad episode, I tried to forget that album. As I mentioned, I could not. And unfortunately, because, when we do these Is It That Bad episodes, we get suggested terrible music on our streaming services multiple times. Thank you for stuffing up my playlist, by the way. And I got a notification that Thor released a new album, and I'm like, I'm going to burn my phone now. Yeah, so Rock the Universe came up as a notification that Thor had released this new record, and I'm going, how do they do that? Because this was released, I think, a year apart. It was very, very short period apart from it.
Well, to be fair,
And-
Ride of the Iron Horse was mostly outtakes and older stuff.
That's fair. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, half of it was outtakes. I think the rest of it was like re-recordings of just pure shit.
So they probably just like crapped it out in like 2 weeks, maybe.
Yeah, they were clearly recording that in a bathroom at the time. Like, that's just the only excuse I can say as to why. Look, pitting Thor against Psychosexual, I think at the end of the day, I'd rather listen to a 6-hour grindcore concert. So there's not really much of music that I'd really want to be listening to. Rock the Universe, though, it's a bunch of covers done by, once again, a very terrible musician who's a bodybuilder who can't sing, who sounds loosely like Iggy Pop, and he's trying to play some of the songs on here, like Highway Star. You butchered the fuck out of this song, and I feel it's so egregious that you did what you've done to it. I mean, Ian Gillan, Ian Gillan would knock the fuck out of you if you heard this song. Like, it is just a terrible version of that tune. Love Me Two Times was another one that was like, why are you doing this? And back in the USSR
Jim
as
Morrison
well.
is like on his grave, like, stop it.
Yep.
Bending his
I had to
grave.
go.
And the
I
thing
was
is,
in front.
the Love Me Two Times cover was okay until the very end.
Yeah. Like, I went and visited Jim Morrison's grave earlier this year, and I swear he came to me in a vision and said, make sure you pick this record for when you go on the end of year list for Is It That Bad? So he came to me in a vision, Jim Morrison. He said, you gotta pick 'em again, baby. You know, so yeah, it's Thor is going to be picked over Psychosexual for sure.
Chile, was there a naked Indian with Jim Morrison?
No, but there was no showers involved either, just a bathtub. Ooh, too soon?
Too soon. That was like 54 years ago.
Yeah, I know. Because there's going to be a person who's pissed off going, you said that against him? Yeah, he died 54 years ago. Get over it. Like, fucking hell.
So you are saving Psychosexual. No, you want to take Psychosexual out.
I want to take Psychosexual out.
No, you want to keep it in.
No. I want to keep
it out.
Thor in.
Okay.
I want to keep Thor in. I'm doing the world a service here.
Okay, so let's go with Tom. Tom, what do you think here?
So keep the Psychosexual on the wheel, basically. Saving Thor. Get Thor out of there.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean,
we have one. Yeah. Go ahead, Tom.
It's a bit like the other Thor record and its covers, which I think I'm trying to decide which one I like the least now. But yeah, I thought they were both equally bad, really. So, but yeah, Psychosexual is on another level.
It is. So we have one vote to keep Psychosexual in the list and one to keep Thor. So Rocco?
I'm sticking with Psychosexual. I mean, Thor should not have made a covers album, at least not at his age. Like, I thought I mentioned when we did the Rock the Universe episode that I listened to Thor's first album, Keep the Dogs Away, and that was okay. Like, I showed it to Chili and he was like, it's not amazing, but like compared to the two albums we talked about, it's incredible.
Yes.
So like at one point, he probably could have done a decent covers album, but not now. That said, I'm sticking with Psychosexual.
Okay, so 2 for Psychosexual to stay in the wheel. JC?
Yeah, I know that it's a covers album. It's bad. I usually don't like covers albums, and it was forgettable. And it came out this year. I don't even remember it coming out this year. I'm looking at. I had to pull it up on the computer because I completely didn't remember any of the songs on this album. It was just so forgettable. But I think it's just. I mean, it's bad, but I don't have anything against it. So. I mean, I'm keeping a Psychosexual on the wheel, and you can take Thor off of it. It's just it's forgettable, but it's just I wouldn't mind listening to 1 or 2 songs, but yeah.
Sky Pilot.
Yeah. So Chile, that leaves me. So I'm sorry, man. Rock the Universe it's not a good covers album, but my God, Psychosexual is like that. That creepy, I don't know what it is, but it's just so. It's not only bad; it's offensively bad. So I don't know. I feel sorry for the dude. He tried to make a covers album, but I'm saving it. So 4 is out. There's no 4 album anymore. And now let's spin the wheel to see who's going to take on Psychosexual.
I got to say, I'm so surprised that both Thor albums have been knocked out this early.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yes.
Okay. Psychosexual against Corey Feldman. former child actor. This is a good one.
Yes.
So I think this one was originally picked by, was it you, Rocco, that you picked this one?
No. I think you picked it.
I picked it. Yeah, I just said, oh, I picked it randomly.
Yeah, because you sent out an email like, "Hey, let's do a Corey Feldman album."
That's right.
No. What happened? He was like going out on tour with Limp Bizkit. So you were like, "Hey, let's talk about one of his albums."
Fuck. He what? He went on tour with Limp Bizkit.
Yes, he was opening for Limp Bizkit.
Oh, I guess it helps their image, and I'm talking.
And
about
like,
Fred
this
Durst
was
there.
my second episode ever.
Yeah,
Baptism through
Nick
fire.
was on the, yeah, that was a good one. So let's
Yeah,
start
it was
with
it was Hector, me, Nick, and JC.
and JC. And I think was Matthew there? I can't remember.
No.
Oh no, I think was it Lorenzo? No, I can't remember right now.
No.
So
it was
let's
just the four
start.
of us.
It was just the four. Let's start this one with Tom, Corey Feldman, former child actor.
Okay, this is really, really close actually, because I really did not. The Corey Feldman was really atrocious. Like, it's the worst. The music was just dreadful. And before I listened to the Corey Feldman for the first time just last week, I'd been listening to these really great albums from the 7th of November release date. Like, I'd gone from listening to Anna von Hauswolf and Stella Donnelly, two great albums, which is like going from a 5-star restaurant, a very elegant, classy 5-star restaurant, to picking up a doner kebab from the pavement, which is basically what.
No. Eating
giving
from
you
a
the same
dumpster
effects.
behind the kebab shop.
Yeah,
And giving you the same after effects.
exactly. Yeah, it's the same after effects. I just noted that Jingle Bell Rock cover is probably the worst cover song I've ever heard as well.
The
So
John
actually,
Lennon's Imagine cover was amazing.
I don't want to really save someone who feels like they're on their way to prison, like Devil Daddy, but I mean, music-wise, I think I would listen to Psychosexual over this Corey Feldman record. It was just so
palate
awful.
cleanser.
It was just so awful. I really struggled listening to it again earlier today. I just could not. I could really struggle. It was just so bad. So I'm saving. I can't believe I'm saving Psychosexual here, but yeah.
It's the rules of the wheel of bad.
Yeah.
What's up
The
with
sacrifices we
Tom?
make to pride,
Sacrifices
shame.
need to be made.
I'm going to be shamed.
Tom, what's up with the youth, man?
What is a dog?
what is a dog?
Oh,
So
yeah.
so
people.
so one vote for keeping Corey Feldman in the wheel. So let's go with Rocco.
I unironically love the Corey Feldman album. It is the
Why?
epitome. Oh, let me explain. In a so bad it's good way.
Oh, okay.
Like, I listen to it and I am laughing my ass off. I love this album. It is terrible, but I love it. Psychosexual has nothing good about it. It's not even like ironically enjoyable. It's just awful. So I'm sticking with Psychosexual.
Okay, so one vote for Corey, one vote for Psycho. Chili?
When you put this list together, I was like, oh yeah, I got to check out this Corey Feldman one. I know that you invited me to it, and obviously I couldn't make the episode. And anyway, but I'm sorry, I'm listening to Jingle Bell Rock right now. It's so fucking bad. Just Jingle Bell Rock. Yeah, okay, Corey, settle down. So there's this album to me when I was listening to it, and former child actor begins off, and I'm going, what the fuck is this? It's like an art house project that someone at uni has got together and made, and there's some musicians sitting there just going, what the fuck are they recording? Like, I don't know, these are just some art house students. They're just doing their fucking thing. At the beginning, this is what it came across as. It's just this sound effects and weird shit going on. Particularly, I think, was it Systematic Gateway? And it has that little skip section. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing here? Like, that skipping section was probably the best part of the track. So I'm like, oh, good, it's skipping. That just adds to it. It's such a good part of the song. Psychosexual feels like they're probably on a list somewhere of some kind, and it's not a music list that I'm talking about. But
Release the files.
Release the
Yeah.
files. Psychosexual was on the plane. We know what you did to Bill Clinton. And it was Jingle Bell rocking all the time.
Diseased.
I didn't. What is a dog? I never thought we'd get an Epstein joke in the list, but here we are. We're making a list, everyone. We're checking it twice. So I think for me, Corey, I'm picking you for the next round. Psycho, you're out of here. So Corey is my pick for proceeding to the next round.
Okay, so Corey is going to be out, and so we got no, Corey is staying in. So we have
JC.
How many for
2 and 1?
yeah. So now JC, it's your turn. Go ahead.
Okay, yeah, the Corey Feldman one was really bad, especially the cover songs, like the Imagine, like he picks his like John Lennon song. Just that one was really bad, but it's like I don't really remember this one that much. I know it was like he was trying to do like some rap or something like that, and
Oh yeah.
I think it's like really bad. This is like a really close one for me, so it can kind of go either way, but. I'm still gonna keep Psychosexual on the wheel, and then just take off Corey Feldman. They're close, but I'm keeping Psychosexual on the wheel. Yeah.
All right,
Okay,
Hector,
so-
break the tie.
I'm the tiebreaker, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Tiebreaker.
Sorry, my song was so I'm like, no, I got to give him food. So Psychosexual is a very bad album, but my God, that Corey Feldman album, he sounds drunk on that record.
Just
It's a record that should not exist. So I can't believe I'm gonna say this, but I'm
Oh, no.
taking Psychosexual off the wheel and
Mm.
leaving Corey Feldman there. So I don't know, that Corey Feldman album, like it's just atrociously bad, man. So
You can't win.
so-
Come on now.
My God. I can't believe
So
we would ever save Psychosexual from anything.
plus Psychosexual is not even on the internet, so it's live listen erased.
Yeah.
See?
Oh yeah, it's been erased. It's
It's
like
like listen,
Godsmack.
right?
It was
It's
already
Godsmack.
erased. What do you need us for?
Yeah.
We don't need to erase it. It's already being erased, like the files.
like Godsmack. Like Godsmack.
Godsmack. So yeah,
Right.
let's see who goes against Corey now.
Oh, please let it be Lulu.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, two.
Oh,
wow.
my
Whoa.
God.
Hell yeah!
Oh,
Steven
boy.
Seagal,
God.
Songs from the Crystal.
Punani time!
Punani, punani.
Against
Corey
Corey
Feldman.
Feldman. My God, this idea was brilliant. We gotta do this wheel
Yeah.
shit next year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I just wrote Steven
Corey-
Wilson, not Steven Seagal.
Oh no,
No,
Steven
Steven
Wilson's way
Wilson.
more talented.
Yeah, much more.
Oh God, that's a gap in quality there.
Yeah.
That's like
So-
Ride of the Iron Horse, Ride the Lightning.
Yeah.
Like, do you
Oh,
remember?
man.
Like, Sheely got it. Like, Sheely's talking with his friends. Oh, I was listening to the Steven Wilson song. He sings about punani. Like, and people will be like, "What? Steven Wilson?" No, it's
Something
It's
about
Steven
Crystal. No, he
Seagal. So-
preferred cocaine.
so. Oh, this round is awesome because it's actor against actor.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I was just looking at. Let's
Mm.
hope William
Yeah.
Shatner's next.
Oh, I am so looking forward to having him.
Oh, that I can't wait for that one. Yeah, that's going to be an interesting pick.
Okay, so Tom, your thoughts on these two?
Yeah, the actor to musician thing doesn't seem to work, does it? And is it that bad? Very well.
With
30
one
seconds to
exception.
Mars.
Okay.
No, we also had the Pretty Reckless, but that we saved
Oh
that.
yes, that's true. Yeah. But
But every
I-
other example No, bad.
I think I'm still. I mean, I haven't listened to the Steven Seagal much at all.
Good.
Which is probably a good thing, yeah. But I mean, I think.
Lollipop.
I think I'm
You
going
are
to
my
keep Corey
lollipop.
Feldman on though. I think I'm going to keep Corey Feldman on. I think that the music on the Seagal record was slightly better. Steven Seagal's voice was pretty terrible, but the music was slightly better, I think.
Plus,
Yeah.
you don't want to be thrown off your building, Tom. Steven Seagal will throw you like off the
Yeah.
building.
There are so many jokes there, aren't there? I'm under siege.
Oh, yes.
You're under siege.
Under siege. Yeah.
But you, Tom, are hard to kill.
Yeah. I don't know enough Steven Seagal movies to carry this on for much longer.
That's probably a
So
good thing.
for now, it seems that Steven Seagal will be off the wheel. So let's go with Rocco.
So I said that Psychosexual was in my bottom 5. So that's 5th place. 4th place is this album by Steven Seagal. The album starts out okay. Like the first, I want to say third of it is fine. But then when it gets to the reggae songs, disgusting. Completely ruins what was up to that point like a 5 out of 10, 4 out of 10 album. I'm picking Steven Seagal.
Okay, so there's one vote to Corey Feldman, one Steven Seagal. This will be good. What about you, Shilly?
Sorry, I just had to go back to Strut because
When
want
the
the
girls look at the
punani.
body.
Yeah, I know. How good are the lyrics here? I mean, I just had to reread it. I want the punani. He was singing with the baddest gal. Me want the buddy, him want the punani, and me want it nice. So preach, brother, preach. Yes. So anyway, yeah. I mean, like this is an interesting one because one of these is going to be marked for death, and we're not sure which one. And, but like I think like Rocco was saying though, the first like Rocco was saying, the first couple of tracks on here are actually half decent. They're not bad, and Steven seems to be an all right guitarist. I'm not going to say he's amazing. There's a story behind the guitar that he's using on this album. I forget. It was owned by some famous musician.
Someone who is more talented than him.
Much more, and he should not have this guitar at the end of the day. But still, it's like, I don't know. It's like if Steven Seagal inherited Bruce Lee's jumpsuit, the famous one from the Dragon. You know,
the yellow one.
The yellow one, it's like if he got that jumpsuit, does that make him better? No. So, but in his mind, he's always the best. So don't worry, But yeah, look, the first like 3 or 4 tracks. I remember when we picked this, and I was listening to the first 3 or 4 tracks. I'm going, what's wrong with it? Like it's average, but it's not terrible. And then the rest of the album flows through. It's like from track 4, it just takes this Bonnie and Clyde effect and just jumps off a fucking cliff and falls into the chasm below. And
are you
just
thinking of Thelma and
fireballs.
Louise?
That one, whatever. Bonnie and Clyde.
Yeah.
Same effect. They stopped by the side of the road, and then they ended up with a few more holes to breathe. This is pretty much no different. So yeah, it's. I think I would still pick Corey Feldman though over Steven Seagal here. So unfortunately, yeah, Corey Feldman's marked for death on this one.
So for now, it seems Steven is going to be saved. So JC.
Yeah, okay. I mean, same thing. I think like the first song on the Steven Seagal album wasn't that bad. I had quote "Girl, It's All Right." I mean, that wasn't like, it was okay. I mean, I think, but like then once you get to like towards the end, like the songs like "Lollipop" and the other one, right, where they do that reggae stuff, it gets really bad. But I think it's not as bad as the Corey Feldman. I think like the first couple songs on this album will probably save it. So we're gonna keep Corey Feldman on the wheel for this one.
Okay. So I'm the deciding one. Well, it's not much of a decision, but both albums are bad. Let me get that out of the way. But I'm saving Steven Seagal because I think Steven Seagal, even though this album is bad, I think and this, I'm quoting Lorenzo because Lorenzo was on this episode. He said, even though he voted that it's bad, that Steven Seagal felt more genuine, like in this album, like he wasn't like cashing in or anything.
Yeah.
Because come on, at that time reggae wasn't even popular.
Well,
And
he killed it, yeah.
yeah, he killed it. Well,
It
right
would
here
have been
on Apple
popular
Music,
if not
it
for
says-
him.
Yeah,
It says
he
that
was
this
making
is
a
a
comeback
blues-
until he
Yeah.
did something. Sean
Until he
Kingston,
did.
come on, man.
He marked it for death. Like he like now reggae is out for justice.
Yeah, he thinks he's above the law, but he's not.
He thinks he's above the law, but you know what? At least he tried. Corey Feldman just fucking phoned it in. So Steven Seagal, I'm saving you, man, from this. So Steven Seagal is out of the wheel.
Thank
Where the
fuck.
fuck is Steven Seagal? Oh, here he is. So it's again Corey Feldman again. So let's spin the wheel, see who
We're
takes
getting
on
there. We're
Corey.
getting there.
Oh,
shit.
Hollywood Undead, yay!
Hollywood Undead,
Oh.
Day of the Dead. Yeah, that's an interesting one. So we have Hollywood Undead against Corey Feldman. So
Was that the
Tom?
only episode we had Bianca in?
Yes.
Yeah.
Bianca from a band here in Puerto Rico,
Yeah.
Lilith Stranger was on that episode, and
And
she was so
an absolute sweetheart. She did not deserve what we made her listen to.
she was so appalled that she will return sometime next year. But yeah, she's very sweet, and she's like, oh my, I remember, I think she wrote to me, you made me listen to an album like that it mentions like dicks like so many times. I'm like, I'm sorry, Bianca.
She needs time to recuperate after that one.
Yeah. So Tom, what
Can't
do you
blame
think
her.
of these two? Like the actor against the Hollywood poser band.
Yeah, I mean, Hollywood Undead. I'd never listened to them before until preparing for this,
Good.
actually. So, very, very cringe. The Kings of Cringe, maybe.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
There was something about. So I noticed the singer, I think, was singing about reminiscing about when he wasn't so famous, driving in a Ford Fiesta, switching lanes or something, which made me laugh out loud during the song. I think it was the song Gravity. I might have to check my facts. But yeah, that was interesting. Yeah, I mean, Ford Fiestas, yeah, I suppose they're not bad, right? But
Hollywood Undead, sponsored by Ford Fiesta.
Ford Fiesta, yeah. I did have fun with the Hollywood Undead, more fun than the Corey Feldman. Even although Rocco makes a good point that Corey Feldman is so bad that it almost is funny in that way. But I think I enjoyed the Hollywood Undead more though. I'm going to save Hollywood Undead. Therefore, yeah.
Okay.
So Rocco.
So this is what I think is the second worst ever album ever featured on Is It That Bad? I hated this album. It is annoying. It's not fun. Like, it's clearly supposed to be an album that you throw on at parties, the way they sing about parties so much on the album.
When
or
you want a party to
rap
die,
about.
you put this record on.
Basically. But like, no. This I would hate to go to a party where this album or this band is playing. So I'm picking them.
Okay.
Someone invite
So,
Rocco
what-
to a party and put this on.
Oh,
Please
yeah.
don't. I will leave.
I would prefer to be at a party where there's a guitar player in the corner playing Wonderwall than this.
So
Not
No.
again.
I want a guy reenacting that one scene from Wayne's World where he's like, denied.
Yeah.
yeah. So Rocco, you don't want to go to a party and listen to War Child, like War Child, yeah.
No.
War is cool, yeah.
No.
Poor child.
Okay, so we have one vote to keep Corey and one to keep Hollywood Undead. So Chile.
Man, when you brought this up, this band on the list, I'm like, shit, I haven't heard this group in ages. A friend that I used to work with, and when we'd go, driving out to job sites or whatever, he'd be playing Hollywood Undead, like the first, I don't know, 1 or 2 albums. I think
And that's why you're not friends anymore.
Yeah, I haven't spoken to him in years. So if you're watching, thanks. Yeah, my tumor in my head is growing thanks to this record, and it's just amazing. So look, Hollywood Undead. I think didn't they get famous through that Pop Goes Punk kind of soundtrack or some shit? I feel like maybe I think they got a little bit of fame on that. I can't recall now, but anyway, I knew of Hollywood Undead. I just not enough to go back and say, oh yeah, these albums, yeah. Now listening to this one, it's just fucking terrible. Yeah, like you're saying, if this is meant to be for a party, supposed to be thrown on a party or some shit, then I don't want to be there. And it's just such a shocking record. It follows generic tropes. These guys are clearly the most cringe, like Tom was saying, the kings of cringe, cliche. I don't even know what else I could say. It's trying to force itself to be fun, and it's not. At least Corey Feldman was trying something different, but Hollywood Undead just try and cash it in and fall very much short. Of the of the finish line. It reminds me actually of that photo of that guy who's like running in the Olympics and had shit himself and is just running shit stains. It's just Hollywood Undead album. That's exactly what this is. So I think I'm going to pick Hollywood Undead over Corey Feldman here.
Okay, so you're saving Corey.
I'm saving Corey.
You're saving Corey. So we have 2 votes to take out Hollywood Undead, 1 for Corey. JC?
Yeah, same here. I didn't like the Hollywood Undead album. I thought it was just like very forgettable, but I think, the fact that it's kind of, there are some songs that maybe I could listen to, but I probably wouldn't like listen to more than 1 or 2 songs like one after the other. But I'm actually gonna save Hollywood Undead, keep Corey on the wheel. I'm gonna go that way. Yeah.
So this one's a hard. So we have 2 Corey Feldman, 2 Hollywood Undead. So I think both albums are bad, but at least Hollywood Undead has some music to it that's halfway decent, even though that the lyrics are cringe as fuck. But Corey Feldman he just sounds like he's drunk and he put it to tape. So I'm voting to keep Corey Feldman on the wheel of bad and taking Hollywood Undead. Yes, this is how we roll, man. So let's see who's taking on Corey now.
Yeah. You spin me right.
6 feet under?
Yeah. 6 feet under, Nightmares of the Decomposed against Corey Feldman, former child actor. This is a good one. Tom?
You might have to go to someone else on this one. I've got to think about this one a bit.
Oh man, I just completely misspelled
It's
it.
now
I wrote
1:15 in the morning.
I completely misspelled it. I just wrote 6 fet udder. Fantastic.
Tom, you were on that episode for 6 feet under.
He's drawing a blank, but I'll go first if you want.
You'll go first, Chili.
Go on, Chili.
Yeah, 6 feet under. What a fucking fantastic band, huh? So look, vocals of an angel. So yeah, it's just this. I didn't actually mind this album. I was curious because I didn't listen to this one, and I'm going, what makes this really bad? Maybe because I haven't played the entire record, and I'm going, well, that could be a big reason for it. But the few tracks I was listening to, if you ignore the vocals, are all right. They're passable. Yeah. You just got to ignore the vocals, and that's the biggest part about 6 Feet Under is just, everyone shits on sorry, what's his name? What's his name?
Chris Barnes.
Chris Barnes,
yeah. Chris Barnes, who, obviously left Cannibal Corpse and started his own band for the last 3 decades now, or whatever it is. And his vocals have just gotten so bad after all these years from all that I mean, great move to get No Neck in as the vocalist now for Cannibal Corpse. But yeah, George, you are so much better than than Chris at the moment. So 6 Feet Under, I'm actually gonna pick Corey Feldman over 6 Feet Under. I didn't actually mind 6 Feet Under. I think if you can look past the track, the vocals, there's some half decent riffage on here. Not fantastic, but obviously the vocals just drag it well. 6 Feet Under.
So you're saving You're saving 6 Feet Under. So Tom.
Yeah, this is really hard because I do really not like that 6 Feet Under album. It's so hard to get through, and it is the vocals, and they're really bad, but they're also mixed in really bad as well. So they're not even hidden slightly. With some records they sort of slightly hide the bad quality vocals quite cleverly, but not on this record. You can hear the bad vocals so clearly. Eat the squeals, the E's, the infamous E. Yeah, I mean, I think the Jack Owen riffage does come as a redeemable feature. I think that Chili makes a good point that his riffage is quite good, but it is slightly very overshadowed by the vocals, I think, that are so bad. However, saying that, I mean, yeah, there's some instrumental elements which is possibly still in favour over Corey Feldman. So, yeah, I reluctantly would take 6 Feet Under off, I think. Yep.
Okay, so 2 votes to take 6 Feet Under off and leave Corey Feldman. So Rocco?
These were the albums that both of these albums are bad, but these are the ones that I sort of disliked among the albums that I disliked the least out of all of the albums that I've listened to. I mean, I wasn't here for 6 Feet Under, but like having gone through all of the albums, I would say I had fun with the Corey Feldman album. I think the 6 Feet Under album is worse, so I'm going to pick 6 Feet Under.
Okay.
Okay, so there's 2 votes for
2 for
Corey
1.
Feldman out and 1 to keep 6 Feet Under. So JC?
Yeah, 6 Feet Under, I know the vocals are bad, but I think like the music, it's okay. I know the songs I think they like recorded it like really fast. Like I know they repeat the chorus a lot, and like the songs are they were written like very quickly. I guess they didn't have AI back then, but yeah. I mean, they probably
wasn't
could.
around yet.
Yeah, this was before ChatGPT.
Go into ChatGPT, write a metal song.
Yeah, but I think if you look past the vocals, it's kind of okay. I mean, so I think for that reason, I'll save 6 Feet Under again, keep Corey on the wheel. I'll do it that way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so that leaves me. So the 6 Feet Under album, it's just those damn vocals. There's a song called Migraine that I remember when we did that album. Is it that bad? I said that album gave me a fucking migraine. But
at least the song wasn't called Enema.
JC, I can answer your questions about the guitar part because this dude here on the couch interviewed Jack Owen.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh
yeah, I interviewed him last year. I remember someone wrote to me, so you shit on their albums and you have the man to interview. But
I mean, hey, let me tell you about Lucas Rossi.
Let me tell you about Lucas Rossi. Yeah. So that interview with Jake Owen, we talked about Nightmares of the Decomposed, and he said that album was super rushed, and he didn't blatantly say it, but he said he wasn't that proud of it. He did more riffing on the last one, which was less bad. So the vocals are god atrocious, but the music they're better musicians than Corey Feldman. So 6 feet under. I'm taking you off the wheel, and Corey Feldman, you're staying in, my friend. So yeah, so we're down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 finally. So who's going against Corey now?
I'll be your
Let it be William Shatner.
Oh, ooh.
Morbid Angel with Illud, Divinum, Insanus. That was the Is It That Bad premiere for 2 years ago, and the Metal Meltdown. This was the only episode that the Metal Meltdown joined us for. It was a good one.
Yeah.
So let's start. Tom, do you feel ready, man?
Yeah. Yeah, I think I would save Morbid Angel. I do remember that episode, and I remember how much saying I actually pretty much hated this Morbid Angel record. Really didn't enjoy it.
It's too extreme.
Yeah, a little bit, I guess. I kind of found it just one tone a lot the way through.
Oh no, that was the track. Sorry, that was the track on it.
Oh yeah, that
was
too
extreme.
Yeah. See, that's how well I've done my homework on Morbid Angel's Illud.
To be fair, it's like 1:30 in the morning.
Yeah, it's getting to 1:30. So I'll try and wrap this up. So I think I'm saving Morbid Angel, keeping Corey Feldman on the wheel.
Okay, good one. So for now, Corey stays on the wheel. So Rocco,
I do not remember what I thought of Morbid Angel's album. I don't remember if I thought it was. I certainly didn't think it was bad enough to put on like my list. So, I'm gonna pick Corey Feldman because Morbid Angel, I don't remember what I thought of it. So I'm gonna assume it was not as bad as Corey Feldman.
Okay, so 2 votes to take off Morbid Angel. What about you, Chili?
This was definitely when you picked all this list. This was the one I had the biggest question mark on. I knew of Morbid Angel, did not know this record, so I'm like, what makes this so bad? And then I listened to that song Too Extreme, and I'm going, fair enough. So kind of reminded me of like was it Danzig 5? I think it was the Black Aria album or something where he goes full electronic and things like anyway, it's a very weird album, this Morbid Angel one. I can see why you've picked it. I can see why it's bad, but then it's kind of redeemed in some of the other songs as well. So yeah, I'm gonna side with the rest of the panel so far and save Morbid Angel. Corey is still on the chopping block.
Okay, so we have 3 votes to take Morbid Angel off the wheel. JC?
Yeah, I remember this Morbid Angel album. I think it's bad, like comparatively to their other albums, but kind of like the same way I think of Thor. It kind of has like this like cheesy factor to it. I mean, I think there were like 2 songs which I kind of liked. I think like I Am Morbid and the other one, Destructos versus the Earth Attack. Just I like that cheesy stuff sometimes. So I think I mean for that reason I'm saving Morbid Angel, keeping Corey on the wheel, because I think that there were a few songs which I have like gone back to and listened to, even though like the album as a whole is bad. But I think there are a few songs here which I don't mind.
So that leaves me. I actually think I Am Morbid is kind of fun. I know that for a Morbid Angel album, it's not good, but yeah, I'm taking it off. I'm leaving Corey in there, man. So Morbid Angel, you are saved. So let's spin to see who's gonna take on Corey now.
This is getting interesting.
Oh yeah,
Corey
takes himself out. Child actors with knives.
Corey Haim. No, let's say Corey can go against the Corey.
Oh yes,
Lulu.
Oh
Lulu
no!
Against Corey.
I am the table.
I'm surprised no one picked Saint Anger.
No, at least I'll defend Saint Anger over Lulu.
No, I think Lulu's worse. So Lulu was the clear choice for the wheel. So Tom, your thoughts here?
Tom's in Brayton meltdown.
Yeah, this one is a real like. I mean, Lulu. I listened to it again earlier, and it's what, an hour and a half, isn't it? It's
It's
so
a
not,
long record.
and
Pumping
it's so
blood.
painful for much of it. I mean, it does have very occasional flashes of, you know, that Hetfield riffage, which I do quite like, but because I mean, it's because it's so drawn out and quite painful. I'm almost thinking Lulu over Corey Feldman at the moment. It might be the time of the morning it is here. It's 1:30, like Rocco just mentioned, so I'm going a bit delirious, I think, and sleepy. Um, I, yeah. Oh, mind you, yeah. It's the Hetfield factor that I kind of like. Yeah, I think I'm to and fro in here. I think Corey Feldman's still, but it's so close. There's like a hair's breadth in it. There's almost nothing in this for me, but I think it's just Hetfield's guitaring occasionally that comes through. So I was almost gonna go Lou Reed and Metallica, then you could see it, couldn't you? And I've just U-turned, still Corey Feldman, because I just think there's just almost zero musical appeal from that record. But Lou Reed and Metallica is extremely painful to listen to.
It is.
Yeah,
Okay, so
Yeah.
you want to save Lulu? Said no one
I
ever, but
think.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Rocco, what do you think?
So I'm not like super well versed in Lou Reed's catalog, but from what I do know of it, he has um been comfortable dabbling in like really weird stuff. Like if any of
Oh
you
yeah.
are not familiar, go look up Metal Machine Music.
Yeah,
Oh
I know that
yeah.
one. Yeah.
Yeah,
The Berlin scene at its peak.
that makes Lulu look normal.
Mm.
But
Yeah, that album's impossible to get through. Yeah.
yeah. So with that in mind, Lulu is not good, but I think just in terms of just comparing who's objectively the better musicians, like Lou Reed and Metallica are better musicians than Corey Feldman. So I'm gonna pick Corey Feldman.
Yeah.
Are you sure? Metallica never opened for Limp Bizkit.
Well, Limp
That's
Bizkit
a
did
joke,
open
man.
for Metallica.
Limp Bizkit, dude, I don't
So
think
therefore,
Metallica would ever. Okay, so we are we are now Metallica's gonna be the wheel. So Chili, what do you think?
This is the Metallica album that Metallica fans always ignore. They'll always cite Saint Anger and tell us how terrible it sounds, and that drum's just terrible. But everyone forgets Lulu, and it's for a very good fucking reason. This was the last record that was made while, of course, Lou Reed was still alive and with us.
Yeah.
And I'm sure this is probably the reason why his demise came sooner rather than later. It's just such a fucking horrendous album at an hour and a half long. And the best thing that came out of it was that meme of I am the table. That is all. There it's so bad. I just hate it. Oh man. This album breaks me. I don't know what to say other than that. Some of the lyrics are just really fucking like makes my hair kind of prick up almost. It's terrible stuff. Yeah, so I'm gonna definitely be picking Lulu over Corey here.
Okay, so Lulu is going to be saved. So JC, your thoughts?
Yeah, I know that this is one of those albums that's really hard for me to get through. I mean, I think I maybe listened to it like twice, like once and then once to like listen to prepare for that episode when we did it. So it's one of those albums I just can't get through. So it's kind of it's a hard pick for me. I know that Corey Feldman, it's bad, but then like Rocco was saying, like Lou Reed and Metallica, they're all good musicians, but they just like don't like go well together. I guess that's why
Yeah.
like this album is difficult to get through. It's hard. It's gonna be hard to pick, but I'm gonna save Lulu and keep Corey Feldman on the wheel. Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I think everyone has voted to take Lulu out. So yeah, Lulu is a bad album with Lou Reed. Metallica Lou Reed is bad, but at least there's like I agree with Tom. There's some flashes of good musicianship, something that Corey Feldman does not have. So Metallica and Lou Reed are off the wheel. So Lou Reed, you may rest in peace, my friend. Like, you've been reivindicated. So who's going against Corey Feldman now? Let's ping.
Well,
Oh, here we go.
Corey
We're gonna get
Feldman
some
versus
really
himself.
thick- Oh,
William
shit.
Shatner.
William
Yeah,
Shatner
no.
against Corey
Yes.
Feldman, actor
So,
against actor again.
Thank you, Lorenzo, for picking this album in the first place.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Lorenzo.
No, Lorenzo said we have to pick William Shatner, but I picked this album.
So,
Ah.
thank you, Hector.
Thank you,
then.
Hector.
Yeah, and Lorenzo, it was a joint
Thanks.
effort. So let's go to Tom. What do you think of William Shatner? Where will the animals sleep?
yeah, it's one of those records which is, you know, he's sort of doing his talking thing, isn't he? He's not really singing. So yeah, I mean, I did actually quite like some of the acoustic work and the melodies and the acoustic guitars in this album at times. So for that reason, again, a bit like with the Lulu record, I mean, it's pretty bad. This Shatner, I mean, it's the Shatner. I do have a soft spot for the Shatner. He was James T. Kirk, of course, you know. So anyway, let's move on. Yeah, so I will keep Corey on the wheel and save the Shatner.
Okay, the Shatner is saved for now. What about you, Rocco?
This is number 3 in my bottom 5. So I am going to pick William Shatner, Jean-Luc Picard forever.
Okay, so for now it's a
Like,
1 and 1.
The vocals are terrible. I'm pretty sure they used AI for the album art. Just
Yeah,
everything
that's
about
true.
this album feels wrong.
Saving the children.
We got to save the children.
You gotta save the children. But you gotta take into account that this is a record for kids.
Hey, it might be music for
It's a-
kids, but
it's a
hey,
record for
it
deaf
can still
people.
suck. It doesn't matter what age group it's for, it can still suck.
It can still suck. So, okay, let's go to Chile. What do you think, man?
I think it's kind of interesting because this album is done by the oldest person we've ever had on here, next to Christopher Lee, who was a year younger than him, I think, when you guys picked him for that other episode that he did that album on. But
I
when this-
think he was like a couple of years younger. Like, I
Was he?
think Christopher
I mean,
Lee
he
was
might
in
have
his
been.
80s and William Shatner was like
Oh, you might
93.
be right. He's 93 because it came out last year or whatever it was. So
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck, how old is William Shatner? 93. This guy's doing an album. Ugh. Anyway, look, when I'll tell everyone that's listening now what I told the group here, and that was I got through 1.5 tracks and said I'm never listening to this record ever again. I refuse flat out to play the rest of the record because it's just so terrible. I
Oh,
can't
did it-
stand it.
Chile, you didn't get to the Secret Agent Whale song?
Secret
Oh,
Agent
absolutely
Whale.
no. Whatever the first 6 minutes was enough for me. It was, there was a secret.
He
agent?
listened to
Oh my
Elephants and
God.
Termites and was like, no, I've heard everything
Yeah.
I need to hear.
Yeah. I've heard it all. That's it. I'm done. Yeah, William Shatner goes to the next round.
Okay, so we have 2 for William, 1 for Corey. JC?
Yeah, these ones are both pretty bad. This is like a children's record. It's I don't know. It sounds like AI, but
The children's record
I
against
mean,
a
I'm
child's
glad
star.
I don't have like young kids anymore. So I mean, I'm glad my kids wouldn't listen to this anyway. I don't. This is hard. I'm gonna save Corey Feldman. I'll keep William Shatner on the wheel. Yeah, this one was just really bad. Yeah, it just sounds. It's just like there's no reason to listen to it, or let kids listen to it or anything. Yeah.
Yes.
So I'm the deciding vote again. So both albums are bad, but I think it was easier for me to get to the Corey Feldman record than William Shatner because it's this William Shatner album, which is more fresh in my memory because there's a song called 700 Miles in a Non-Stop Flight.
7,000 miles on a non-stop flight. 7,000 miles on a non-stop flight.
And I don't know, William Shatner sounds too excited for being a children's album. So yeah, so I think I'm gonna Corey, my man, you are saved. You
It's a
did actually
twist.
open for Limp.
Wow,
You are saved. So
Not
Corey
expecting
Feldman
that.
is out, and now the new one
that's
to beat is
amazing.
No,
William
no
Shatner.
one let William Shatner open for your band.
No one will.
Yeah.
No,
So
No.
let's spin. Let's see who goes against the Shatner.
the
Yeah,
Shat
next year we have to do
Man.
David. Next year we got to cover David Hasselhoff.
Oh
Sure.
shit! CEOs, lock up
Coldplay,
your daughters.
Coldplay Moon Music against William Shatner.
This is going to be an easy one, I think.
It's an
Chili,
easy
do you
one.
want
Oh,
to
yeah.
start this one? I know you
No.
have strong opinions against Coldplay, and I don't know why,
Yay.
man. You didn't get caught cheating at our Coldplay concert.
No, I didn't have that opportunity. There was I heard there was a development in that story actually, the Coldplay one, which was obviously everyone knows the meeting where the CEO was caught with his mistress or whatever on the big screen. Apparently, that chick's I think husband was in the crowd as well, and on top of that, at the same concert, I believe that's what I've read anywhere somewhere. And on top of that, also the CEO spent ludicrous sums, I think, on OnlyFans subscriptions.
Mm.
So, the
Him
plot
and the guy from
thickens.
jail, I guess.
Yeah, like the plot thickens. It's such a weird thing. Anyway, who knew that Coldplay could unearth such a daytime soap opera kind of plot that feels, I don't know, worthy of something from Days of Our Lives or I don't know, whatever. But I don't know. We got Neighbours. Like we don't watch Days for Our Lives. I don't even watch Neighbours. So anyway, yeah. Look, Coldplay's album, and I'll say what I said on the episode there. It feels a lot like you're listening to a real estate video, promoting some kind of property there. This is what the music is. It's plain generic, boring, and just so vanilla. It's almost like gruel that you would feed your baby to give it sustenance. This is what the album is essentially. It's noise. It's formed music. It's just nothing in there of sustenance. So it's a good way to waste 1 hour of your life. Go listen to Moon music if you want. I will be saying though, I would still listen to Coldplay over Shatner. So I'm picking Shatner to go forward for the next round.
Okay, so Coldplay is safe for now. So, Tom, what do you think, man?
Yeah, I saw Chili. You gave this one a thumbs. You gave the Coldplay a thumbs sideways, didn't you? If I remember rightly, in the
Mate,
original
yeah.
episode, I think
It had
'cause I
moments
watched
where
it.
it was like, yeah, it was okay.
Yeah,
Like the
yeah.
intro song, I think.
Because well, yeah, I quite liked, and it is pretty cheesy. And I think the Coldplay, the thing is, they're really. It's very uncool to say you like Coldplay, isn't it? If someone says, "Who's your favorite band?" you say Coldplay, you'll get a very strange look back. Not that I've ever said my favorite band is Coldplay, unless maybe it was just after Parachutes was released. Um,
Your favorite band
and
after just their first album? Interesting.
yeah, so
Yeah.
yeah, it's very middle of the road, very middle of the road Coldplay. But I really enjoyed "Feels Like I'm Falling in Love," that song. I just found yourself kind of like, yeah, it's got a good groove to it. Can sing along to that one.
Well,
Yeah. So obviously I'm
maybe,
going to
yeah.
say Coldplay. I thought there were moments on there where it was quite chill. There was that song Eterna, which sort of sounded a little bit like a 90s club type song. That I quite liked as well. There were pockets of it. There were pockets of it I felt were enjoyable enough. I mean, way more enjoyable than
Oh yeah, yeah.
most of the other records on the wheel. So yeah, Coldplay's an easy save. See how that can come off, and Shatner will stay on.
Yeah. Rocco?
Well, I saved the Coldplay album when we did the episode, so I'm gonna do it again, and I'm gonna pick William Shatner.
Okay. JC?
Yeah, the Coldplay was bad, but I mean, I think it wasn't like that bad. I thought a lot of it reminded me of the like royalty-free music you you hear on like TikTok videos. That's
true.
what I remember saying back in the review. But yeah, I'll save Coldplay and keep Shatner for the next round. So this one is bad, but it's like it's okay. Like you can listen to it. It's not that long either. It's like 43 minutes, so you can probably get through it again. So yeah, save Coldplay.
save Coldplay.
Save the children.
So yeah, Moon Music, I didn't enjoy it, but I think there's a few tracks that are decent. And compared to William Shatner, Coldplay Moon Music wins a Grammy, man. Even though that I can't believe that William Shatner album actually got decent reviews, believe it or not. So Coldplay, I'm gonna say Coldplay. Coldplay is out. So we have our three finalists: Nickelback, Roger Waters, Dark Side of the Moon Redux, and William Shatner. So who's going against William?
Please let Nickelback be the next one. Please let Nickelback be the next one. Yeah.
Yay!
And
Yay. Oh, the grand
Nickelback
final is going to be good.
with no fixed address. This was the third episode of Is It That Bad when we first started it. So, yeah, like Tom, do you want to start this one?
Yeah, yeah, I didn't like the Nickelback at all, did I? I remember that episode. Yeah, it just felt very,
It seems
very
like ages ago.
Yeah, like super overproduced and kind of generic. And yeah, I remember all the conversations we had about this one back in the that early episode. Yeah, so but it is better than the Shatner's record there.
Yes.
I think it's just very, very, very mainstream to the point of almost being just really tediously mainstream. But yeah, it's better than the Shatner. So yeah,
man,
saving Nickelback. I saw the Nickelback documentary the other day. Everybody hates Nickelback. It was pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it made me feel for them, especially for the singer.
Don't
like,
feel
why
for
the
him.
hell
He's
did
rich.
why the hell did he marry Avril Lavigne? Like, makes
or
no
why
sense.
did she marry him?
Or why did she marry him? Yeah,
they
were
know
very.
what? I bet I know why. They're both Canadian.
Yeah, but they were
it's a
very
Canadian
odd
thing.
looking
Save the
together.
Canadians.
Yeah, save the Canadians.
Well, it's also so you can be like, look at this photograph, because Avril Lavigne never ages up. Like
But
they
that
took
song is not on
the thing
this.
is, the pair of them took the photo for every day for like 20 years, but it's the same Avril Lavigne for 20 years, but Chad's changed. Like,
Well, I heard a rumor that Avril Lavigne died.
Yes.
No. Okay,
Yeah.
so there's a popular fan theory that the original Avril Lavigne died and was replaced by a lookalike called Melissa. I don't think it's true, but it's a very popular.
What is that, like the Nickelback show? I mean,
it's a very
Nickelodeon.
popular like in joke among Avril's fans.
Yeah. I
That's
had
funny.
heard that.
So,
I had heard
Anyway.
that.
so for now, they're free to save Nickelback. JC.
Yeah, I remember I picked this one back when we did it.
Yeah.
It was one of our earliest one. Yeah, I know. I think one of our theories was that like it sounds like this because this was the only album that came out like while he was married to Avril Lavigne. So I think like she had an influence in this one. But I even still, it's bad. But I mean, I can get through it. It's just one of those more like pop sounding like dance music type of albums. But I can get through it as opposed to the Shatner album. So yeah, I'll save Nickelback. I think this isn't too difficult for me. Yeah.
Wait, did I go?
So I'm also saving Nickelback. You know what? Nickelback.
I don't think Julie and I went yet.
Yeah, I don't think we've gone yet.
Chile hasn't gone yet?
I don't think
No, I know Tom went.
Oh my God. I'm sorry. I'm getting sleepy too. Sorry, Chile. Your thoughts on this one.
Oh, Rocco, if you want to jump in, you're before me.
Yeah, so I didn't mind the Nickelback album. There were a couple of songs I thought were okay, and there are songs that still get stuck in my head, like "Funky Little Monkey, She's a Twisted Sister." Like I'm not gonna defend the album, but it is better than the William Shatner album.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So who's left? Is it me or Chile?
Oh,
Did you
me,
go?
yeah. Sorry. This Nickelback album just reminds me. It's like they tried to go for a Maroon 5 sound. You know, like it's this.
Mm,
They're
yeah,
delving into that dance pop kind of music sound, and I just ugh.
yeah.
Yeah, but it's
Nail on the
fun. It's
head.
kind of
Nail on the
yeah.
head.
It's not bad though. It's kind of funny looking at it from an outsider's view. Looking at it, go, yeah. I kind of give it a pass. So yeah, Shatner's still up for my pick as the the album moving forward.
Okay. So that leaves me, and I think Nickelback is bad, but I'm saving it. So I'm taking it off the wheel. So
Saving it, it's worth
so
saving
we
me.
have
Oh, here we
our
go.
two final albums. Roger, fuck you, Waters. Dark Side of
Versus
the
the
Moon Redux
Shatman.
against William the Shatner. So we're basically the last and final round is two old men battling it out. So if you think about it, it's like almost our last election
Oh
before
yes, yes.
before Biden dropped out. It was
Oh,
old man against old man.
One's got dementia and the other one is well an asshole. Okay, yeah, you're exactly right. It is exactly the election.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is the last one. So the last defining round. So
This is the perfect two albums as well to go in the grand final. I
oh
gotta
my
say.
God, this is I
Yeah.
couldn't this couldn't have played it better. Like so
Oh
who
yeah,
wants to start this one?
yeah. Someone
Chile, do you
baying for
want to
blood
start
here.
this one? Because I remember you did a great video about Dark Side of the Moon.
Yes, he did.
What was it like a 5 minute review that went for about 12 minutes or something like that? It
I
was
think it's one of your best videos ever, man.
it began off, I remember, with the scene from The Godfather, like, look at what they're done to my boy, and they're comparing Dark Side of the Moon to the new Dark Side of the Moon. Yeah, wow, this is the album absolutely no one was asking for, and it is the album nobody wants. A Redux version of this record was unnecessary. The album that preceded it, the 50 years prior, was pure perfection, is often regarded as possibly the top 10 albums that has ever been created, and is up there as one of the biggest selling albums of all times. Then 50 years later, Roger Waters decides to be a Roger Water and does what he does best. Takes a giant, steaming turd on his legacy and proceeds to give us this Redux version. It was terrible album. And like I mean I didn't know what to expect. I was thinking, oh, this is going to be an interesting like what can we expect, I guess. But then like all these weird spoken lines and how I don't know, everything. And he is talking about shitting at times on the record. And I feel like that is just a perfect representation of the album as a whole. Now, as for it, sorry, my daughter just bounced around just here. But as for the representation of which one's going to be worse off, I think I'm definitely picking Roger Waters' Dark Side of the Moon as the worst album that we have ever reviewed in your entire show.
Good analysis, Chile. So Tom, your thoughts on these two?
Yeah, this is tricky for me a little bit because with the Roger Waters one, I think for me at least he didn't try to like it doesn't feel like a carbon copy of the original. He's kind of reimagined it. It's just still a bad reimagining.
It's an extremely bad one.
And he doesn't do anything to change, I think, the perception of him as just being like, self kind of indulgent and deliberately obtuse and doing everything to kind of upset people. It kind of feels like he's just become deliberately provocative in almost everything he does now. And I don't think this does much to change that. But actually, for me personally, musically, having listened to both of these records, I'm surprised to say actually Roger Waters one I a tiny bit prefer. I do think there were one or two moments in it that, despite it being an absolute, as Chili says, a sort of effectively kind of trashing of a classic, I still think that musically, I would probably just about manage Roger Waters over the Shatner on this too. But yeah, I mean, actually, I don't think the Shatner would, although for me it's ending up as the worst one, I still think I would probably have Corey Feldman or the Psychosexual as the worst. But yeah, it's worked out that way, which is the right way it should work out. As a group kind of process. So yeah, Shatner for me would stay. So it's 1-1
Okay.
at the moment.
So 1 for Shatner, 1 for Roger Waters. Rocco?
You know, Roger Waters has made some actually good solo albums. But I guess the consensus is that this is not one of them. I I actually held off on listening to this for a while. I seem to vaguely remember hearing about it when it came out. But then I listened to it like closer to when we were doing this recording, and maybe it's because I listened to a lot of ASMR videos, but I didn't mind this album. I think I think a lot of the criticism is that he added stuff. Like there's a lot of like new stuff he added in like the spoken word pieces that that might have something to do with it. I don't know. I haven't
It took away
exactly
the big
conducted a
vocals in The
survey.
Great Gig in the Sky. Like, I mean, how the fuck do you take those away?
Oh yeah, yeah. That's another point against the album. But man, I could get through this album a lot more easily than William Shatner. So I'm sticking with William Shatner.
Ooh.
Okay, so 2 for William Shatner, 1 for Roger Waters. JC?
Okay, yeah, I know I'm not a fan of like re-recordings. I've said that in my videos. I think it just really like if he was going to re-record something, he should re-record the final cut. I mean that one needs a
Okay,
re-recording.
okay, yes, yes.
Yeah, because the final cut that's like probably my least favorite Pink Floyd album. But with that being said, I think this one is. I mean, like it's okay. I mean, if you like forget that he's like ruining like one of the best like albums like ever made in the history of rock music, but it's it's like listenable. Like I can get through it, and like the songs like are like semi-recognizable, and I think that kind of makes it like easier to listen to. So yeah, I'm gonna save Dark Side and keep William Shatner on as the worst. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Seems fair.
seems fair. So uh the William Shatner album is bad, but what Roger Water did is a fucking travesty to music. The William Shatner doesn't piss me off. Dark Side of the Moon Redux really fucking pisses me off. So I know we're losing on this one, Chile. But if it was up to me,
A losing battle.
I would crown Roger Waters the shittiest record that we covered because it's offensively bad. You know, you take a great album like Dark Side of the Moon and you fucking take a piece of turd all over it and you like sing over instrumentals. So I fucking hate that album. Like William Shatner album is bad, but it's not offensive. It doesn't offend me. I forget about it after I listen to it. But Roger Waters' Dark Side of the Moon Redux has stayed with me and to this day still pisses me off. But this is a democracy. There's 2 votes for Roger Waters, so and 3 for William Shatner. So that means that Roger Waters, you are saved, but please.
This is an outrage. An outrage.
Don't do the wall. Don't do a redux of the wall.
Yeah,
do not
do
touch
not.
this album. Do not fuck up the wall. So yeah, let me take off Dark Side of the Moon Redux. So William
Spin
Shatner
it again. See where we land.
Maybe we'll get Lulu again.
Did it!
Yay!
So This one is yes,
The worst.
William Shatner.
All-time worst.
The worst
of
album.
the worst.
ever covered on Is It That Bad? I thought for a moment I thought JC was gonna give it to to Roger Waters. That episode was a good one, but yeah, like William Shatner has won this first Wheel of Bad. So we want to know from you, Couchers, who would you have picked to be the worst album? Like it would have been if we'd have had Matthew or Brady. I wonder how this would have gone. One more person, but yes, as it stands, William Shatner wins. Congratulations, William Shatner. You have the shittiest record that we've covered on Is It That Bad? So I'll keep this short. So I want to thank everyone here on the panel, and I want to say that I admire you as content creators. I respect all your work, and that's why I love collaborating with you, especially JC and Tom. We've been doing this shit for 3 years.
Yeah. Yeah, I think
It's been 3 years
JC's been in a lot of episodes as well.
Yes,
Not been
it's
in as
been
many.
3 years of
Yeah.
doing this, and of course, shout out to other obviously Matthew, who probably is gonna wake up in 2 hours and it's like, oh, this was today. I'm like, yes, Matthew, you missed it. But yes, this is by far the longest episode I've ever recorded for the channel. I think we're almost clocking it at 2 hours, so
Yeah.
it's
I'm
late
gonna
for
go to
everyone.
bed.
So I'm not gonna do the thing of like everyone say what you have coming up on your channel. No, we want to thank you all for obviously watching the episode of Is It That Bad, collaborating, and please subscribe to everyone here on the panel. So we'll see you next year for Is It That Bad? I think we're going to start with a Justin Bieber album that
Yes.
just got nominated for Album of the Year, and we may do the new Megadeth album. So
Oh yeah,
yes,
that's a possibility.
that will be in January. So we'll see you on the next year. Everyone has a great Christmas, Happy New Year. So until where's the I haven't done this in a while on the laptop. Where's the stop? So
Should be
until
bottom
next time,
right.
couchers. This is Hector. Yeah, the shield dude on the couch, and I'll see you all right here on the couch. Thank you and goodbye. My God, where that?
Any button now.
You've not lost